But I get messages all the time saying, oh, Miller, my shoulder is a little bit janky. Do you think I should go and work shoulders? No. Miller, I'm bankrupt. I got no money. Do you think I should buy a Lamborghini? No. Simon Miller, the bald asshole, here with some quick gym tips for you today. Born out of a session I actually did with a friend of mine before gyms got shut. I know a lot of gyms are opening around the world now, so I thought, hey, I learned, a few things from training with a guy that was just getting into fitness, just getting into training. Maybe I can take some of that and paste it onto your face. And I know that sounds terrifying. Like, what does that even mean? It just means I'm going to give you some information and you are free to take it on board and you're free to say, well, that was bollocks. I never want to listen to you again. You have that power. You can do whatever you want with your finger and click on YouTube. But yeah, here's 5 ridiculous things that everybody is doing in the gym that you gotta stop. Number 5 is not one you really hear about anymore. Maybe it's because not a lot of people are doing it. Basically, it comes down to the fact that I went to the gym with a couple of people a long time ago, and they both did the same thing. And when I tried to teach them not to do it, it was like I was trying to teach them really, really difficult equations. Like, X times 241 equals 922, and then you have to show your workings. You gotta breathe. You've got to breathe when you're working out. The best way to do it is, I can't think of the right words now, but if you're doing bench press, for example, as that weight is coming down, you breathe in so that when you're doing the explosive part of the exercise, you breathe out. Otherwise, this will happen. Take a deep breath, keep holding it, and then you're going to collapse and die because oxygen is the most important thing in the world. It is. You can't argue that. You can say water's more important. Nope. You can't. If you hold your breath for too long, you'll be dead long before you don't have a glass of water. I mean, not only is it going to help you otherwise healthily, but also it will help you with your lifts. It just stands to reason. Like, again, if you're doing any kind of lift, when you explode upwards, if you go, I move away from the mic. If you go, it's just something about that explosive movement and breathing out that actually may help you get another partial rep out or maybe an even full rep out. You've got to control your breathing, because also if you hold on to your breath as well, you're probably going to fatigue quicker because your body is not going to be focused and concentrating on the form you're doing or the rep. It's going to be sending signals going, what are you doing? 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 Breathe, 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 breathe. Because you need to breathe. But yeah, both these guys did it. We were doing I can't even remember now. Let's just say it was bench press. We've got there that we'll stick with it. And literally just going, and their faces were going red. And I was like, dude, you got to breathe, man. Breathing is really important. But I mean, even naturally, even if you are breathing, but your breathing isn't, you want rhythmic breathing. There's a proper word for it. I can't remember now. We'll call it rhythmic breathing. That's what you want to do. So we'll take another exercise, bicep curls, for example. On the way down, you're breathing in. As you come back up, the explosive part, breathe out. Use your body as best you can. I mean, that's such a tiny thing that we can all do. But even if it does help you get out even half a rep, that's half a rep more. And more is good. Number 4 is do not do cardio before weights. I mean, you can do if you want. It depends on your goals. And we're going to talk about that in a sec as well. But it just stands to reason. It's another simple one. And I get it. We've all done it. We're like, well, how can we fit cardio in? I don't really want to put it after my weight session because, you probably want to go have a protein shake. I know that's kind of been debunked now, but a lot of people do like to eat after they train. So you think, I'll do it before. And you do 30 minutes of cardio, or maybe you do 10 minutes, 15 minutes of HIIT. And then you get halfway through your weight session. You're like, man, I'm real tired. Why am I so tired right now? Because you expended all your energy on the cross trainer, the treadmill, the stepper, whatever you chose to do. To me, I really think you should treat them as separate things, which is very difficult to get in during the day. So if you have to do it, I would say do it after cardio, after weights. Do cardio after weights and not before. But the way I like to view it is weights are there to build muscle, to sculpt muscle, whichever term you want to use. Even if you want to use tone, I hate that word, but you can use it. And cardio is there to help your cardiovascular health or help you lose fat, depending, again, what you're trying to do. So I like to do my cardio here, and then later on I'll do weights here after some stuff in the middle, or vice versa. It's going to be different depending on the day. But if you're really struggling with your energy levels when you're lifting weights, meaning your gains aren't going to be as good, do not do cardio beforehand, because you're just setting yourself up to make life a lot harder. And life's hard enough. Number 3 is don't think you're smarter than your body. And this comes down to 2 different things. One, if you feel super tired and like you shouldn't train, like you actually, there's something in your brain. I don't mean you can't be bothered. I mean you physically feel drained. You have probably overtrained. Now, it's really hard to overtrain, but listening to your body is really important because there's a reason you feel like that. Again, I don't mean because you're tired one day, you don't want to work out. That's different. But you just do. You have, again, if you're quite in sync with your body, you can figure it out. But the other thing is, you basically, it's really hard to explain this one, but let's say that you have weak hamstrings, right? You have weak hamstrings and you're going to try and work around that. Your body knows you have weak hamstrings, so it will start sort of shuttling energy, force, whatever the right term would be, to other areas to make up for your hamstrings, when really you should be dialing in on your hamstrings. Basically, people try and work around problems, and you can't do that. Your body knows. And that's why symmetry is so important, even if you're not going to be a bodybuilder, trying to make sure you're giving equal amounts of attention. I mean, not equal amounts of attention, because obviously you should put more attention to your back and your lats than you should to your biceps, because the back is a bigger muscle group. But if you are struggling with certain things, don't think you can work around it, because you can't. Your body knows, and it will kind of trick you and trip you up a little bit. But it's the first one that I want you to focus on more. If you really, really need to just rest, make sure you rest. Rest is massively important, and I get it. We just want to go to the gym all the time because it's the greatest thing ever. But don't forget, you already know this, muscles actually grow when you're recovering. We break them down in the gym and they recover otherwise. So just try and be as in tune. And I'm not talking about emotionally, I'm talking about physically. If you feel like you just need, even if you need to do a deload week, we'll talk about deloading on a different video, but you can Google it and figure it out. It's fine. You don't have to be going 100% all the time. On that note, number 2 is don't work through the pain. The amount of, and I love all my mates, of course I do, but I get messages all the time saying, "Oh, Miller, my shoulder is a little bit janky. Do you think I should go and work shoulders?" No. Miller, I'm bankrupt. I got no money. Do you think I should buy a Lamborghini? No. I think that sounds like a terrible idea. And the reason I talk about this is I've done it. You have a little, whatever. You have a little jangly jangle in a body part or a muscle, and you think, oh, it's nothing. I'll train through it. And then you do serious damage and you're out for a month. Whereas if you had just taken a couple of days off, that wouldn't have been a problem to begin with. It's a strange mindset to have where you feel like you have to just plow through everything because I'm a gym guy. Oh, gym guy. But no, be sensible. It makes much more sense. If you have a nick or a niggle, take a couple of days, ice it, compress it, elevate it, rice, all that nonsense that you can read. Whatever you have to do to calm that down. Your body, if you jump on it soon enough, especially with ice, or heat, depending on your injury, your body will respond to that. If you do it on a Monday, by Wednesday, Thursday, you're probably going to be back, and all you did is take 3 days off. And as we've already established, that's not going to change anything. But I've done it. I've hurt my shoulder before, given it a time. Oh, it's fine now. And then I went and screwed it up again. It's dumb, but we are dumb as humans. And that's why we're talking about it now. And number 1 is do not train with no established goal. Your goal can be super simple. It can be, I want to lose fat. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to add 10 pounds. Well, that's crazy. Don't do that. I want to have bigger biceps, whatever. If you just walk into a gym with no target, with not knowing what you're going to achieve, you'll just bounce from machine to exercise, probably go on your phone, get distracted by something else that's happening because you don't know why you're there. You don't go to the supermarket for fun. I mean, some people browse and impulse buy, but you usually go because you've run out of chicken or you've run out of peanut butter or whatever. But you go there because you need to restock that. And sure, you may get some other items, once you've attended, but that's not the point. It's the same with anything in life. If you know and you focus before you've even turned up at the building, you're obviously going to come away feeling like you did better. But it just makes sense. It just makes sense. It's like when a football team goes on a pitch. They don't just go, what's the tactics today, boss? We'll figure it out. Maybe they're going to be defensive. Maybe they're going to be offensive. But they have a plan in place and they try and execute the plan. And sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't. But figure out what you're doing. If you want to lose weight, sure, focus on cardio maybe. If you're trying to build muscle, okay, you're focusing on lifting heavier or whatever it may be. Goals, training plans, it's just focus. Your brain loves focus. The brain is a crazy thing. It is. Make sure you have an intended goal. And that's that. Just a couple of tips for you here on a wet and windy Thursday. Let's just wrap it up. There's no need to waffle on. Simon Miller 316 Instagram, Simon Miller 316 Twitter, patreon.com/Simon Miller 316 if you want to support. All this information is in the description below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, ding ding. And most importantly, thank you for always watching my videos. I love it. I love you. See you soon.